So welcome back. You might be wondering where I am. Well, I'm in the crawl space below the house and I'm exploring, trying to find the secret tunnel that people say that was here when the Iceland was occupied in the World War II. We started off World War II as a neutral country, and we were that until 1940 when the Brits decided we were too strategically important to let the Germans have us, because then basically this could have been a big German naval base which would have closed off most, if not all, shipping lanes to the British from the US.
Iceland, guardian of the United Nations North Atlantic lifeline. 1,800 air miles from Halifax, 825 miles from Scotland, and only 900 from Nazi-held Norway. To this subarctic island during the summer of 1941 came the vanguard of an American expeditionary force.
Before I enter the crawl space, how about hitting the subscribe button if you like the stuff I'm doing? Really helps. This house is built in 1936. It was built 3 years before the official start of the Second World War. Some people might discuss when it actually started, the Second World War, but usually people talk about 1st of September 1939, when Germany invaded Poland after making a non-aggression deal with Soviet Union about splitting up Central and Eastern Europe. But yeah, Iceland was a whole lot different country. So yeah, before the Second World War, we were a really poor country. It's kinda the story of Iceland. We got to a better place when the World War II happened, because we could actually export fish much more, and we got a huge payout in the Marshall Assistance, which helped us getting out of kinda almost the dark ages of Iceland, because we actually could build a lot more houses. And yeah, like the boomers in the US, there was a boom in Iceland. And also having the army here really helped, because they did buy a lot of services and products from Icelandic people. But there's one thing that's quite interesting, and that is that look at the view I got out of the window. Some 84 years ago, 80 to 84 years ago, there were men looking out the window, not at the view, but looking to see if they could see German ships, because yeah, this was a guard post for the British whilst they were stationed here. But yeah, let's keep on exploring this. So let me take it back to the beginning. So the interesting about this house, which was built in 1936 and the British arrived in 1940, is that they actually commandeered this house as a guard post and barracks to be basically a livable place whilst they were stationed here. And it's actually people thought they were kind of silly, because 3 of them and 2 of them were marching around with guns in the town, probably under orders, but the Icelanders thought it was kind of silly, just a little bit. And actually my grandma was raised here not so far away, and she actually remembers, she remembered, she's gone, but she told me before she died that actually she remembered that the army men ran out with guns and everything because they saw a light in the side of the mountain, and they were like, are the Germans here, and ran out to do their job. Well, only to find a simple sheep farmer with a lantern looking for his sheep. So I think that was the most action they actually got you. But yeah, got a light and a camera. So let's go explore. Yeah, and as you can see, here is the sewage pipe on the right, which looks pretty good. Yeah. I'll definitely make some time coming down here and actually getting it more sturdy, but it's doing a good job now, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, let's go in. This is not eerie or anything like that. Yeah. Well, first of all, what I noticed here inside, a baby stroller for dolls. Yeah, nothing creepy about that. But some other stuff are also here. So let's see what it is. A tire, inner tire. Yeah, definitely something to keep for the future. Box, some timber, and some boxes. Could be interesting boxes. Could be something I could use later in the future. If you can see them over here. Another box, which looks like it's empty. Yeah, and here you can see more wood stuff under there. I had ideas about actually cleaning this out and doubling the space, but at first glance, yeah, it doesn't look like it's possible. It looks like they just dug down where they hit rock and stopped. Yeah. And here we can see a door. It looks like it was the front door of the house with, yeah, locks and everything and busted glass. So yeah, that's fun. Seems to be a lot of timber residues here and so on. Yeah, and what looks like, something of a bedposts. Looks like it. Yeah, this is mostly sand. Wasn't there some tale about house built on a sand? So yeah, this is my first time here. And from what I can see, there's no secret tunnel here. Even though I got comments from Icelanders and actually my neighbors that there was a secret tunnel here. but there doesn't seem to be. So I actually might just clean this up a little bit, but it looks like, yeah, it's not possible for me to change this into a livable area unless I dig up for more foundation and try to, yeah, clean this up. So it's a little bit cramped down here, but I hope none of you have claustrophobia. Well, I don't. At least not here. So yeah, I would say it just looks like any other crawl space and no secret tunnel. Damn it, that would have been really cool. So this was the exploration of the cave, crawl space. But yeah, sorry, nothing really that piqued anybody's mind. Yeah, not really nothing exciting to say. But I'm gonna call it quits on this video. But if you liked this video, remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.